Hi, everyone, and welcome to another day of Canva template reveals. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to be able to create these templates, and I think I had like 3 or 4 different designers trying. So this is like the most I have ever worked with so many different designers. Some of them were able to get it, some of them weren't, but luckily 3 new ones came through. So if you're new here, I'm Lisa from Pretty Fabulous. And this whole last 2 weeks, I've been converting every single template that I can that's in Adobe InDesign over into Canva. And I am and always have been the Adobe InDesign person, but it is 2022, soon to be 2023. And I think it's very clear that Canva is kind of a tool that's a favorite for people who want to learn design, but don't really want to learn design, right? So we just had InDesign 101, what was it, like a month ago? And there were thousands of people that showed up because I think it's like one of those things where it's on your list to do, but you just never get around to it. It's kind of like me. I've had on my list to learn how to draw. I'm actually not very good at drawing at all. So if there was like a Canva like version that would like help me draw, right? Like I would kind of sketch something out and it would just magically like make it pretty. I would totally be all about that application. Nothing really exists. I don't know if anyone's seen artificial intelligence is like the new cool kind of thing that's going on. I do feel like I'm being gaslit by a lot of other people out there, like pretending like this. Like I keep getting emails from people and they're like, oh, this, I created all these wonderful things with AI. And they're really just not like pretty. So I don't know another way to say it, but yeah, sure, a computer generated it, but I don't know that I really like it, nor would I ever pay for it. So yeah, you could flood the world with more just not pretty looking AI images, but honestly, I still don't think it's there. And I just feel like I'm being lied to every time someone's like, it's going to be the greatest thing ever. It's going to save you so much time. Um, I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but anyways, today we are talking about, I'm going to show you the new templates. There is the academic planner. There is the 2 of the rose gold templates. So in the rose gold collection, there was the annual, the monthly, the weekly, and the daily, which makes sense, right? That's how you usually divide up a planner. The daily obviously is a 100% no-go because that's 365 days. And there's only a 200-page limit for Canva. And then the second one, the weekly, I mean, like so many people tried. I think like 4 or 5 people tried to make this happen. It just has so much data in it. It just wasn't able to be made, which is odd because the other weeklies were, I don't know what happened. It wasn't going to make it. So it was going to make it, but it was in that kind of format with the thing where it's kind of almost like the whole thing's a JPEG, so you really can't edit it. And quite honestly, the things that you could edit, like the dates, there's no point in editing the dates really. It's a dated calendar. It's not like January 19th this year, or in your version of the planner won't really be January 19th. And more importantly, even if you could edit the numbers and the templates, you can't really edit the background info. So for that many pages, for it just doesn't make sense. But again, there is some limited stuff inside there. I am going to share my screen so we can just see it instead of me just talking about it. Okay, you were going to see a weird picture in picture thing happening. It's just easier because sometimes I go to share just one tab, but then like I want to share another tab and I forget and I'm just talking. You know me. I just keep talking and talking and then everyone's like, we can't see anything that you're showing. You're just like talking about. Anyways, log into your Thrivecart. And remember, like I said, it doesn't matter if you sign up for the free InDesign 101 or one of your pop-up shop planners, all roads lead to Rome. So they all go to this one dashboard, which has which will show you only the things that you have access to. I haven't set this up. There is a way to set up Thrivecart so you can see things you don't have access to and then allow you to purchase them. I just haven't done that yet. So anyways, I have a few different things for you. So let's do the first one, which is the academic planner. So inside of here, and again, don't panic. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. I panic whenever I see like information in the middle, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the Canva link is not there. It is there. It's over in this new section called Canva. So if you go over into the new section called Canva after freaking out, you will see that you can have links to everything. Oh, wait, am I in the wrong section? I think I'm in the weeklies. I'm in the wrong section. We want the academic. Those were the links for the weekly. Okay, so the digital definitely did not work. Tried that a couple times. And again, to find stuff, because this is such a huge list and there's really no way to organize it, just do Control F for the academic. So now I think I'm in the right spot now. Okay, editable Canva link. Okay, now we're going to go in to the place where I think this is going to exist. So same thing as always, when you open this up at first, you can just kind of breeze through in case you're like not familiar with what the template looks like, because there are so many templates in the membership and in the shop. If you decide you want to use this, just go ahead and say use template, and it will magically come into your account. Now, when it magically comes into your account, then you can scroll through and then you can edit it. And like I said, not everything is editable because I wasn't able to. It took, like I said, this is the 5th iteration of this file. It almost didn't happen because this file is so large. There's a question. Hey, Melissa, is there a way to purchase one of the digital planners separately without joining? There is. You will have to send me an email because, or actually, that's not true. You can just go to programs, got Pretty Fabulous Designs, and you should be able to purchase it there. However, keep in mind, Melissa, if you want just the Canva version, make sure to message me first, actually, because not everything is available as a Canva template for the digitals because they just had so much data in them. So drop me a note, tell me which one you want, and I will let you know whether or not it's really available in Canva or if it's only available in Adobe InDesign. So that is the case with a lot of the designs that are in here. All right. So, oh, and just to answer that question a little further, I am planning. So I've been talking about Squarespace this whole time, but now that I've built out, I know I've wasted all this time like building Squarespace pages. It actually makes more sense to put this shop on Shopify. I know. So that way you can buy, just like Melissa was asking, can I buy this template? So then you can buy a few different things and put them into your cart and then check out that way. Versus right now, you have to buy one off. And with the way that Thrivecart is set up, you don't really remember, like, did I buy that? Did I not buy that? And Thrivecart will let you buy stuff twice. It's not set up so that it will tell you that you didn't buy it twice. So I just don't want that to happen to anyone. So that's why we're going to change it to go to Shopify. So anyways, long story short, that'll take me at least next month. I have no idea how I'm going to set up Shopify. So anyways, let's go back to this file, which is our academic planner. And let's say you want to change the color of the numbers in here. So I want to change, I'm just going to highlight everything in December because maybe I just want all of these numbers and all of these dates to go from green to purple, right? So I'm just going to do that really quick. I don't know how I see all these are individual. So I'm going to grab all of these dates and I'm going to change all of this to purple. So obviously I probably want to change this box at the top to match it to be purple as well. So now everything is purple. So some things you can edit. You're just going to have to go through them one by one inside of this file for the dates. So some of these, so you can see this is like a rainbow color because the whole point of the academic planner is it's supposed to be bright and cheery and kind of like a rainbow and fun. And so that's why if you want to change this, you could change this all in one file swoop, or you could do it per letter, which is how I did it. that took a long time. So you could select everything and you could just go with a light purple or something else like that. Same thing over here. You could go with a green. So keep in mind too, that these are premium fonts. I uploaded them and you don't need, so you can see I have the free version because it says try Canva Pro. So this is definitely the free version. You can use all the fonts. They're totally fine. I think the only thing you can't use, and when I say you can't use it, you'll see it in your file. But if you've ever gone to somebody who created a Canva template using the pro elements, when you go to download it, it won't let you download it. It's going to tell you something like, oh, you need to upgrade to Canva Pro in order to do this, or we're going to put a watermark on it. So none of the files in here have that. I 100% have never ever designed anything in Canva. In fact, this is only the third week I've ever used this application. So, because of that, you don't have to worry about anything, getting in the way. I don't know why it's telling me it has an error. This might not be usable after I've like made all these changes. Let's see. If we flatten the PDF, maybe it's too big for it to download. Darlene. So, if you want to share how you set up your Shopify as you go, I would be super interested in watching that. I will definitely share that. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I have set it up incorrectly. I can tell you that. So as soon as I figure out the correct way, I'll show you. And like always, I'll show you what I did wrong in case you do it too. But I also was thinking, I was telling everyone that I was going to switch to Active Campaign. I think it actually makes more sense to use Clavio. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It works better with Shopify. So I think, so right now I have Flowdesk because it's so cheap. It's like 19 a month. But I think for getting autoresponders and having something that integrates with Shopify, it probably makes more sense to use Clavio, whatever it is. It's with a K. It's KL. I like did a lot of research on the email marketing, and like that is the number one email marketing service for anyone who has a Shopify store. And yes, for sure, I will definitely show everybody how I set up Shopify once I know what I'm doing. I still barely know what I'm doing in Canva. All right, fingers crossed it downloads because this could be bad if it can't download. There's not much you can do with the file you can't download. So anyways, as you go through, you're going to see some things you can't edit. So like here, you might be like, oh, let me ungroup this because I want to edit this. You're not going to be able to edit this box here because making that single box and then adding those lines made it so that there were more elements in this file. This file has a lot of data and it was not able to be done. So that's why this is just one big image. Now, having said that though, you can change the color and the words on the text. That's fine. This is just one big element. And over here, you could change this to think pink. I don't know why you would. That looks crazy. But you could do whatever you want because it's your file. And now it's pink. And we probably need to make it bigger. So it's actually going to fit into all these new lines. Whoops. There we go. And pink, I said. There. So that's what you can do. Oh, look at that. It downloaded. Yay. Okay. So new lesson learned for this file, the academic calendar, because it's so large. And maybe I only got that error the first time. When you go to download this, once you're done, make sure you select flatten PDF, which I think, I don't know. I mean, it says it helps it print properly. I think it just makes it so it's less data. And that way it'll download correctly. So, and you don't have to worry about doing any other formats because, I doubt you're going to download this as one PNG and do one page at a time. So that's what you're going to find a lot of the times. You're not going to be able to edit lots of these background images, like the individual boxes, only because putting like what is that? 7 boxes, 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes on this page was way too much data for Canva to take. So that's why I said I'm very serious. Like so many people went through trying to make this happen for you for this academic planner because it does have so much data and so many boxes. So but you can definitely change these fonts, these colors. So what'll happen is you'll select all of this and you'll notice that there are no colors to select and there's nothing to ungroup or nothing to edit because again, this had to be just one big file. However, the text, so I know I have a lot of people, if this is like, I don't know, do I even know any other languages? French. So Miracoles, I don't remember. Vendredi. I think Wednesday is Vendredi. I don't know. But if you have another language that you speak, you can start changing this. And I believe there should be, there's a find replace. So you could find every day that says Wednesday, and then you could replace it with Vendredi, which now that I think about it, I think that's Friday. So I think Friday is Vendredi, not Wednesday. So you definitely never want me as a translator. But Anyways, my point is you can do like a quick find and replace for this file for different words. And again, the numbers, you can't really, there's not a lot to change, but for sure, you can change just like we did on the annual. You can change all these colors to be whatever you want. But if you find something that can't be edited, it's only because we had to work really hard to make this file happen in order to be able to deliver it to you in Canva where it's semi-editable. All right, so that is the academic. And then if we go back out here, I did do two more for you in rose gold. So if we, let's just search for rose gold. Okay, the digital for sure could not happen. I tried like multiple times. And then the 4-pack. So inside of the 4-pack, oh, that's weird. It didn't say the file. They're for sure in here. Inside of the 4-pack, there is, did I put it in the wrong one? There is the monthly, the annual, the monthly, the weekly, the daily. The daily and the weekly could not be done, but for sure the annual and the monthly could be done. Did I put it in the digital planner on X? I don't think I did that. There is nope, ready to sell. Maybe I forgot because I did it really quick. I will show it to you. I'll add it right as soon as we're done here. Let me go into my other Canva file. Let me go into my other Canva account. Pretty fabulous designs. Oops. Is that the right password? Yeah. You know how it is. Like you have a million passwords. I don't know which passwords I have. All right. So inside of the rose gold. Yeah. So we have the annual, which is here. And don't worry, I promise I'll put the links as soon as we get off here. You can change anything in here. It's just one page, though the data was not an issue for this particular file. And then for the monthly, same thing. You can swap out this cover. You can change, what this says. You can get rid of this box. And then these are one-page monthlies inside of here. And that is it for the new Canva templates. And then I wanted to invite everyone just to come here just to show you what's inside of Planner Pixies. So a couple different things. When you go into your Thrivecart, you're going to be able to access the Planner Pixies membership. So Planner Pixies, let's look for the word planner is all over here. Inside of here, you are going to see this little course or course membership, whatever you want to call it, that's called Planner Pixies. So when you go in here, you're going to have a nice little welcome, new member orientation, which we're doing again today. And so you're going to have all of your ClickUp stuff. So all of the ClickUp tutorials are inside of here, as well as a ClickUp guide. Because remember, this membership originally started out as goal getters. So we were only focused on accountability. We actually did not have the templates at all. So if you had joined that really early bird rate, you have like the most amazing rate out of everybody. That was back in, I think, January 1st that I launched this. So we were really focused on productivity and, training for being efficient and not procrastinating and everything else like that. So all of that is here in that first section called ClickUp. Now, when you go to sign up for Planner Pixies, it was a little confusing before because I was like, oh, you get this benefit and you get that benefit. And then what happened is we had this membership, Circle, which is amazing and great. And I love Circle. But as you can see inside Circle, there's intros, new member orientations, announcements, events. There's monthly goals and challenges, and there's just a ton of stuff. In fact, it's taking a while to load. And then on top of that, as you scroll down, it just keeps going and it keeps going. And so when you wanted to look for something, if you came into the membership like after day one, like any other day after that, you were like, what is going on? I really can't find stuff, which is kind of like how Facebook is, but this is like a little bit more of an organized Facebook, right? So we have book club. We have productivity tools, health and fitness, right? So we have all these different sections. So what I did is when you look at, if you remember the original sales page for Planner Pixies, I had listed out that you get this benefit, unlimited downloads. Hey, you also get new quarters templates every quarter. Hey, you also get monthly plan with me's. Hey, you also get book club and you also get challenge. So what I did is inside of Thrivecart, when you log in, I have listed everything that you get along with the links to find them. So yes, they're still in here in Circle because Circle's kind of like our private forum and more like our own internal social media versus over here, you can be like, you know what? I don't have time to like look through 1,000 posts. And honestly, the search functionality inside of Circle is, it's not like Google. So you might find something, you might not. So in here, you can see there is links for everything. So I tried to put links to all of the planners that you get. I don't know why some things aren't loading. Links to your digital planners, links to your pop-up shop planners, links to the specialties. So that way you can hurry up and like just find it really quick. So hopefully that's helpful. And then over here, you can see benefit number 2, which is new templates. So we've actually changed this. We're going to talk about this in a minute. So templates come out every month now instead of every quarter. So here's benefits number 3, which is the live streams. So all of the past live streams are in here. January, we actually did 2. So you can just watch the replays right here. You can download the slides. You can download all of the workbooks for that month. And then you don't have to worry about trying to like hunt and peck because the challenges and the monthly goal setting is probably the biggest section. There's like just so many things going on, so many different announcements. I wanted to start a conversation about something random. You know how I am. So that's what happened. So all of these you can see are in order. And then benefit number 4 is the book club. So in the book club I think when we first started this, you'll see 2022, I had done a huge thing in December on diet books because I was like, oh, I should try to eat healthier. And here are some apps I was trying out. So you have that also, which was not even part of book club. It's just something I reviewed. And then you have each book of the month. What we do is I will do a video recap for you. And it's not that long. I think, yeah, this is 20 minutes. It could probably be shorter. You know how chatty I am. You can play me at double time or triple time, but and then you have slides from the recap. If you're like, I really just don't have time to listen to you, Lisa, let me just read through the slides on my own. So that way each month you can either chat with us about the book, or you could just be like, you know what? I just want to get a quick recap, see if the book's even worth my time to read. And I do tell you that every single slide, I'm always like, hey, was this worth reading? Was this not worth reading? What's my personal takeaway on it and how to implement it, right? So in theory, all of these subjects that we did, meal prep, what else did we do? Limitless, all of these, I just went through and gave you my 2 cents on all of them, as well as all of the slides. So that's book club. Your 5th benefit is the monthly challenges. So the monthly challenges have all of your homework listed out, all of the video recaps for each of those weeks. So this one was the only one where we did a weekly, I think, this challenge. And then after that, we did mostly just 5-day challenges, like the planner design one. I talked about everything all in one day, but then you can get references to all the links of everything I talked about, everything I discussed, all right here instead of like trying to hunt and peck inside of Circle. So those are all the challenges. And then monthly Voxer access. So every month on the 15th, you get access to me on Voxer. Just download it, drop me an email, tell me what your Voxer link is, and then I'll add you to like my Voxer contact list, like safe list. And then you get a ton of secret videos. So these are all posted in here as well, by different categories. So you have vlogs, you have book reviews, tutorials, product reviews, and you can just kind of keep scrolling through and watching or not watching, whatever you want. And then over here for benefit number 8, our email archive. So the Monday Eve email archives, someone had suggested that they really wanted to see those inside of Circle as well. So you get this sent out to you every Sunday, which is Monday Eve. And it's my favorite day of the week because I like get excited about planning and like, I just like structure. I'm kind of nerdy that way. And you could go into them here. So this was the September 25th one. And then with each Monday Eve newsletter, so you get just kind of my thoughts or like a little pep talk for the week. And then you also get a little sort of, I guess, what do I call this? Quote. I couldn't think of the word. I really like making word art inside of Kittl. It's so easy. But anyways, so you get that every week. And then I started a new section in here for Canva as well. But let's go back out here so you can see everything that you get. And then benefit 9, this is the link to join Circle, which is over here. And then over here are annual VIP benefits as well. And so if you are, so this is set up so if you are tagged, like you as a student, assuming I set this up correctly, but if you are tagged as VIP, then you will see these. But if you're not tagged as VIP, then you won't see those. So those are everything that you get. Also, let me know a few questions, but let me take this down at this. All right, so these were the new member orientation slides. I updated them for this month, which is September. I will leave a link to those below so you can download those. Again, I'll do it right after this. I'll add those rose gold Canva links, and I will add a link to this new member orientation. So over here, this is your newbie checklist. So if you are inside of the membership, your newbie checklist will have live links. If you are someone just watching and just wanted to see what we have inside of here, all the links will be dead. So just so you know. But here's just a checklist on what to do to like get up and running and get started and what you need to do to make sure you're taking full advantage of everything. There's nothing worse than like sometimes you join a membership and then you're just not really sure what you bought. And not sure what you bought, like you're angry. You're just like, you want to take advantage of everything you have, right? So there are dated planners. So just so you know, dated planners, and I've been doing this every year, they're updated by the summer. In theory, they should be updated. I think one year I like updated them in April. That is always the plan. And then like I give myself some breezeway to like get them done by summer. But April is always like my personal goal. And so we'll see, because next year we have like twice as many planners with 20 with the Canva ones. So that's everything that's happening for dated planners. Pop-up shop planners. So we've changed this now. So we're going to do a new planner every month. So I posted a voting poll for you inside of YouTube. And I just asked who wants a new planner every month. So the original planner Pixies just said new templates every quarter. However, now that we're like really more focused on templates and we have the Canva templates, it makes more sense to me instead of doing like all the things, because I'm a member of some other like stock photo memberships, and they also are coming out with courses and chatting about things, and those are great. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? The core reason I joined this was because I wanted templates. Like, give me more stock photos or whatever. So I think obviously you guys feel the same. So we're going to switch over to having a new template every single month come out. Will it be a pop-up shop planner? I don't know. It might be a pop-up shop planner. It might be a specialty planner. But the goal is that you'll get something new every month that you can add to your inventory, customize, use in your shop, use as a lead magnet, whatever it is. Now, in exchange for that, because I am just one person, we are probably going to get rid of monthly challenges. And I say maybe because, as you know, if I have time, I will do them. In fact, for October, I have already started on and worked on Inbox Zero. So we used to vote on challenges. So sometimes we vote, sometimes I just choose the challenge. So for October, I have just chosen the challenge. I said I would give you a course on Inbox Zero. So this is kind of it. It is like a challenge, a course, instruction, all in one. So by the end of the 5 days, we should all have better control of our email, because I know mine's getting overwhelming. It's not like it was when I worked in corporate America. Like literally, I think all of the advice that's out there for inbox in email is really meant for an entrepreneur or just people, I guess, in general that just have too much junk email coming in. But when you work in corporate America, just to be really clear, it is your job to answer email. So if you're ignoring email, or I hope you are a very high level executive, because that is not what you were supposed to do. And yes, I, as a human resources person, I believe you can and should be fired for not answering work email. That's the whole point of you being at work. So having said that, we're going to talk about Inbox Zero from like more of a solopreneur, entrepreneur standpoint. Nothing to do with corporate America. If you have questions about corporate America email, I can definitely help with that, but that is kind of out of scope for the challenge for October. Template catalog. So it's still in progress. I really, really need to update this. It is really tough actually to like put all of these mock-up pages together. So it is, I keep saying it's almost there, but quite honestly, I did not work on this in the last couple months. So I will put that back on the foreground. So it's my goal, to be quite honest, to finish this by the end of the year. It's not ready yet, but hopefully it'll be there. Mix and match catalog, that is done. We did that. When did we do that? I will add a link. Let me make a note because honestly, I don't even know where to find it. I know I did a YouTube live on that, on the mix and match. And the mix and match is because the whole point of you having access to all of these different layouts, all these different mood boards, all these different cover settings is so that you can mix and match different covers and different settings to do whatever you want. Now, unfortunately, there's not like an easy app like that has everything built in there for you, but you have everything in Planner Pixies. Like in your membership, if you wanted to, you can get access to everything. So that is done. Like I put all the purples together, the yellows, all of that stuff. And I showed you how to mix those around. So template stock membership, and this is really, anything I create for template stocks, like planners, notebooks, card decks, anything like that, I will add to the membership. I think, like anytime I do tutorials too, I'm like, oh, this is only available to Planner Pixies members. It's not even part of your membership. I just kind of like, if I have something special, I'll just add it to the membership. I 100% know that nobody can accuse me of like neglecting the membership or not adding stuff. I always, always, always am trying to add like new stuff or anything extra I do. You guys always get it first. So accountability, support, motivation. So inside of Planner Pixies, there's a ton of people that are doing the same exact thing as you. They want to make planners. They want to make notebooks. They want to make card decks, right? There's I shouldn't say small. There is a large group because when I asked people that other question, do you want to go from quarterly to monthly? Everyone was like, yes, because we want to instead have more lessons about, it was book club. I said, do you want to get rid of book club? And they were like, yeah, get rid of book club and just talk about wedding invitations. I'm actually not going to talk about wedding invitations. That's like out of scope for Pretty Fabulous, but there's a huge group inside of there that does that. And I did used to talk about wedding invitations quite a bit. Latasha, if we have Planning Academy, do we need to join Planner Pixies? Yes. Okay. So here's the thing. I always 100% anything I create, it never overlaps because I always hate that. Like when I buy something from someone and then I find out it's already part of this other package. So Planner Academy and Planner Pixies, even though they're both for planners, are mutually exclusive. Here's the difference. Planner Pixies is an unlimited stock membership, right? It is like, and it's a membership. It is there to give you new templates, new inventory for your shop, and it's there for accountability and people who like, because we started as goal getters as a productivity team, it's there to talk about all of these things: motivation, friendship, being able to chat and interact with me all the time one-on-one. Planner Academy is totally separate. Planner Academy is a self-study course that is just meant to teach you how to create a planner from scratch, like from a blank page, using Adobe InDesign, not using Canva. So that's the main difference between the two. So if you just want to learn how to create something from scratch, that's Planner Academy. And then if you want to have templates and then also just kind of interact with me every month, chat with me every day, get motivation every week, it's like an actual active membership that keeps growing. That is definitely Planner Pixies. I hope that helps explain it. But yeah, I think you should do both. So what do you get? So you also get secret videos. So this was actually a really good video. I don't know how many people watch this, but I went through every single stock photo library out there because I think I've joined them all or tried them all. And I went through just going through which ones I use, what's inside, and what I think is best or what I think would be useful. So, that is also something you get. And it's all of those secret videos that are inside of there. And as you know, I like to talk. I am quite chatty. So I was doing, I don't know if anyone remembers this, in December of 2021, November and December, I started, no, it was December. There was a Vlogmas. So if you don't know what Vlogmas is, it's where everyone on YouTube vlogs every day. And you have a new video every day chatting about stuff, your life or shopping or getting ready for Christmas. And I started doing Vlogmas, like doing YouTube videos every day. And then I was like, these are so random because it is hard to come up with content every day. And some of them were like personal vlogs, and then some of them were random tutorials. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll take these down from my channel because it's confusing people, but I still like making videos all the time. And I obviously like talking. I do not like podcasts because I feel like podcasts are a form of punishment. They're so boring. I would rather watch paint dry, but I do like videos. And so I was like, you know what? I will just take all of those extra videos I want to make and I will just share them with the membership. And so that's why you do have a lot of videos inside of Planner Pixies. And I also assume like it's kind of like I don't know if anyone was a member of, I can't remember, Megan Martin's digital lab, which she shut down. But she also just posted a lot of videos to like help you with your online business. So that's kind of what's in there too. Like there's a lot of videos on how to use Flowdesk, how to, start a website, like just anything that I know. I know a lot of things. So anything I have or anything that someone requests, I will make a video of it for you. Just like Darlene requested Shopify. So there will probably be Shopify videos inside of there. Tasha, perfect. Thanks so much for the clarification. Perfect. Great. All right. So here are all of your benefits again. So you're going to get unlimited downloads. So anything I've created in the past and anything I create in the future. So as you saw inside of there's a lot of templates that say discontinued. There's nothing wrong with being discontinued. It's just that it's maybe an older design or something that really should be refreshed, but I just don't feel like it. So like how to create, what did I have in there? Lead magnets, right? There's so many lead magnets on Canva right now as like templates. There's really no reason for me to update what I think a lead magnet should look like versus the one that I already created, but you get access to that and you get access to everything else that's already inside of there. So there's logos in there, there's pop-up shop planners, the digital planner, like anything that's going that I've ever created as a template through the years, which has been a long time, you get access to. And then obviously anything that I can put into Canva, I have put into Canva, unless it's like super old and ancient, where I just think it's a waste of everyone's time to even try to use it. But otherwise, the templates, planners, everything is inside of Canva, if it can be. And then going forward, we will have new templates every month. Now, in addition to planner templates, I do plan to start making card deck templates. So I made a card deck for the self-confidence planner. One of the bonuses inside of that pop-up shop planner was a card deck of like positive affirmations on one side. So you could open like a new card every day. So you could get those printed. Or you could give them to people as a PDF and they could print them out as printables. But the point is, each month it'll be one thing. It might be a planner, a specialty planner, it might be a pop-up shop planner, or it could be a card deck. So that is what is coming for you every month now. So again, could be card decks, goal setting. So every month you get a new workbook and I'm really excited. So I totally redesigned. So I redesigned the September goal setting workbook a little bit, but I have totally like from scratch redesigned the October one. So that one is releasing actually today. I'm done with it. So I could release that to you today. I will post that into the membership. Again, it'll be inside circles. So it'll like look like it's just another post, which is why sometimes it's hard to find stuff in there. We do a monthly plan with me. So every month it is available on my YouTube channel, just like this, but only for 24 hours. And then after that, the only people who get access to it are Planner Pixies members. Monthly book club chat. So all of those are in there. I actually jumped ahead and I did all of 2022 already. So, the book club for October, November, and December, the chat, the whole video recap and slides, those are all done for you. As you know, I'm like a fast reader. I read 300 books last year. So having to read 12 books is like, I could do that in my sleep, right? I could do that while I'm driving or vacuuming or something else. So anyways, those are all done. So book club chat. So these were all the books that were chosen last year. So the only thing that's going to be different for next year, we're still going to talk about business books, productivity. However, we're also going to talk about design. So for a long time, I was anti-design, right? And I don't know why. I was like, we should all just be running a business. And but I think a large appeal of just watching this channel and wanting to create your own planner is that you want to design your own planner and you would like to make it yourself and decide whether or not it should be blue versus pink or yellow, and if it should have lines or if it should have squiggly lines, or I don't even know what other kind of lines there could be, those like jagged teeth lines or something like that. So we're going to go back to talking about design. So inside of here, we will also have at least one design book every quarter, in addition to talking about business and productivity. So hopefully you'll be excited about all the books, and that schedule will come out in January when we do the January 1st plan with me. I know. How is it already the end of the year? Did this year fly by or what? So January 1st, I will have the new book club schedule. And if you have any books you want to make sure I consider to add to the list, let me know. But I usually do, I wouldn't say a good job, but I usually I try to do a good job of picking books that are relevant, that I think are useful, and things that are also popular, right? Like they already have enough Amazon reviews that other people have read them and really like them. So we had a couple duds this year, but that's expected to happen. But we also had some books that were pretty amazing. So, and also, sometimes it's just like the what's behind the curtain factor. You're like, everyone's talking about this. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I want to know. I just want to like check it out. So that's what we did with book club. So monthly challenges are going away. Even though I said that, if I have time, I will still fit in monthly challenges. But as a bonus, you get the replays of all of the past monthly challenges. And as you saw, they're organized now. So they're all inside of Planner Pixies in the membership waiting for you. And then you also get Voxer support. So sometimes and every once in a while we did one-on-ones where you could just do a video chat with me. If you have something private you want to ask, I mean, first of all, you can always DM me or drop me an email. Not a big deal. But sometimes it's easier just to speak it, right? Like there's some people every month they have a question, which is great. I love it. And they just want to ask me a question, or you just want to ask it in private. And not that you're worried like someone's going to steal your idea. You're just worried that I don't know, you just don't want to share it with the class, right? It's one of those things. So you can totally Voxer me one-on-one. I always check it on the 15th. Really, I check it on like the 14th, 15th, and 16th, because we're all in different time zones. So definitely like a huge advantage to just get one-on-one support. And then all of the secret playlists that I was talking about. And tech tutorials, extra book reviews and hauls, the Monday Eve motivational email goes out every Sunday. I think it helps too. Like there's, I think one other or two other people I'm on their mailing list for like Sunday newsletters. And it just helps remind you, one, it's Sunday, and two, nobody really emails on the weekends. And so it's just something to kind of get you excited about the week to come and get you in that planning mode. So, and remember, again, we were originally, we're just a productivity group. So that was the main purpose of sending it out on Sundays, but also because it's my favorite day of the week. And then Goal Getters Tour. And, at the time I almost thought about putting it on Facebook because, well, to be quite honest, Facebook is free and Circle is like $100 a month. However, I'm very happy that we're on Circle. I think it was the right decision to make. I hope everyone likes Circle. I think it's just a better closed community. And plus, I don't know if anyone noticed when you're on Circle, if anybody else is on Circle like you are, then you can see all of the other memberships over on the left side inside of Circle as well. Let me add that there. Okay. So if you are inside of Circle over here, see, it's pretty fabulous. This was screenwriting tricks. This is the Circle community. This Brendan Bouchard's Influencer Pro. So everything is already there. So I could switch really quickly into screenwriting mode for authors from Alexandra Sokolov. And then I can see all of her stuff, right? So it's still kind of Facebook-ish. It works very much just like Mighty Networks. Once you log into one Mighty Network, you can see all of your different networks, but you can be self-contained within just that group. And then Yeah, so we're back in Pretty Fabulous. And then we can jump out to the Circle community, which is for people, I think anyone can join, but it's usually for people who have a Circle community of their own to ask questions. And I actually like the setup. It very much reminds me of Facebook without it being Facebookish. And then Influencer Pro, which is Brendan Bouchard's group. I don't know if I can see everything. He has like a public area and then a private area. Everything going on here. So I really like it. Hopefully you like it too. But that is our private members forum. What else do you get? Oh, I forgot to mention, Circle is also on your phone. So you can, if you want, you can just look at the private members area on your phone. And it is also, I took my watch off, but it's also on your Apple Watch as well. So I get notifications all the time from Circle. I don't know if you want them. You can actually turn them off inside notifications too if you don't like it. But you can get notifications on your Apple Watch too. So yeah, I mean, it's really just meant for us to all hang out. And I know it's a picture of women. There are some men in the membership, and they're just as friendly and wonderful and nice. The other bonuses that you get too are you get access to all of my vendor directories. The only one you do not get access to is, as Letitia asked, is the Planner Academy vendor list. And again, it's only because, like, for me, I, as a student or a customer of somebody, I get so annoyed when I buy something from somebody and it's already available in another product, right? So I never ever overlap. So these vendor lists that you see, the calligraphy, the wedding, the card deck, subscription box, notebooks, these are just exclusive to VIP benefits that I added here. They are not inside of Planner Academy. Planner Academy has its own set of vendors inside of there. So in here, inside of Planner Pixies, you're going to get the calligraphy supply vendor list, because I spent many, many years doing wedding calligraphy. You're going to get the wedding invitation designer. So like I said, that's not really something I'm probably going to talk about anymore, but that's probably like the hugest list that I have that's inside of there. And I did check it post COVID to make sure that everybody is still in business, because a lot of people did go out of business, sadly. Vendor list for card deck printing, vendor lists for subscription box wholesalers. So if you want to start your own subscription box, you have a whole list here of where to buy the actual things that go into the box, like the books. Where does everyone get those books? Notebook printers as well is another vendor list. And in addition to that, there is a mini lesson on how to use HoneyBook for anyone that's doing one-on-one client design, whether that's wedding invitations, it is wedding envelopes, or you are doing custom design work or coaching or anything else. So that's inside of there. Now, a new benefit that was added too is access to Thrivecart lessons. So Thrivecart, I did I think a tutorial like earlier in the year. Thrivecart is definitely 100% like the best way to go for a checkout cart, no matter if you're selling printables, you're selling digital planners, or you're selling physical planners, because you pay one fee. Like, you only pay the $4.95 like one time, and then you can use Thrivecart for life. Plus, the Thrivecart student portal is free. So the student portal that you see that we all have for accessing everything, that is also something that I show you how to set up on your own too. So how to create checkout pages. We talk about how to check out Thrivecart Learn. And then also, in addition to that, I've given you a ton of, I shouldn't say a ton, 3 checkout templates that you can just start using right away. So what's actually inside of the course? You have 5 different modules: getting started, creating products and order bumps, how to fill orders, customizing the checkout page design. And then inside the second course, which is how to use Thrivecart Learn, which is what we're on, I tell you everything on how exactly I set it up. So, how to upgrade, should you upgrade to Thrivecart Learn? I 100% think you should. But I walk you through that and why and what you actually get, how to set up that student dashboard that you saw when we logged in. So if you remember, we also had, when you log into Thrivecart, this is that student dashboard. So I tell you exactly how to set all of this up on your own, if that's something that you want to do. And then also we talk about the course option fields. Like I said, you only get access to the VIP bonuses inside of Planner Pixies if you actually bought the VIP versus the quarterly membership, and how to set that up, how to add all of your course content, how to share files, how to upload video, and then how to give students access to your course. So everything you need to learn is like inside of here. And then also you get checkout templates. So you get a checkout template for planners, notebooks, and stickers. So this is a mock-up that you get as well. This is for your sticker mock-up. I love cat things. They're so cute. Anyways, physical planner templates, you get that as well. So all of that is inside of Planner Pixies. I know I've done a lot of talking, which I'm realizing it's almost 1:00, but hopefully, one, you're excited about Planner Pixies because I would love to have you inside the membership. And most importantly, the price is going up. It's been at the founders rate since April 1st. So it will be going up on October 1st. So if you want to join and lock in that founders rate, you want to do it by midnight on Friday. So once you lock in your rate, you just have that rate forever. It doesn't matter how much the rate for Planner Pixies goes up. As long as you stay a member, then you stay at your current rate. So I hope that answered all of your questions. And I did such a great job. And that's why no one has any questions. And I will see you inside of the membership. And I will also see you on Saturday, because Saturday is October 1st and we're going to do a plan with me. I know. How is it already the end of September? And why is it still so hot? It is like really hot here in San Diego still. It's almost like it is still summer. Anyways, I may not be available next week. My parents are visiting, possibly visiting. I just talked to them this morning. They don't have any power in Florida, I guess because of the hurricane. So the airport obviously is shut down because there's no electricity. So fingers crossed, hopefully they make it out here next week. If not, obviously we'll reschedule. But yeah, that's it. All right, everyone. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.